Okay, here we are bringing you the 1992 Super Villain comic book cards. These characters are all in the comic books and stuff. I have a great big folder full of them, so I divided them up according to, like the super villains or the heroes or the superheroes. I divided them up according to what their title was. So I have plenty of these cards. It was a whole great big folder full. So here we are with part 2 of the super villains. And what's really nice about these cards is on the back a little bit of education for the kids. It gives you their name, then it gives you a little bit of information about them. Then it also gives you a trivia fact. So this is a little bit educational, at least it gets them to read if comics is what they enjoy. It's just like my son, he enjoyed everything about hunting and wildlife. So we got him books to read in that area, which improved his reading. So you may think they're just comic book cards, but they help them if it's in their interests. Always give them something in their interest to read. Then it improves their reading skills. Okay, so here we have our comic cards. So that's for you parents who think, oh God, they're collecting them. Well, sometimes there's a good point for them. All right, they're helpful. So this is Juggernaut. Ooh, what a name. Okay, I give all kinds of names to these characters. There's a lot of comic books. We need a lot of characters. Sentinel. Gaiden. Mesquite. Mr. Sinister. Apocalypse. That's something, huh? Shiva. I know I'm not pronouncing some of these names right, but I'm an old girl, so it's alright. Magneto. Oh. Sabertooth. Mojo 2. Some of these are really funny looking characters. I wonder who come out with the names. I'm going to block the sun here. This is Mojo. Oh, and then Mojo 2. Oh, cool. There's Mojo. Proteus. Deadpool. Caliban. Blob. Alright. So I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, as we bring you some more comic book cards. Have to say it slowly because comic book cards. I guess I can say it pretty fast. Alright, I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to share these with some of your friends. Okay, because we got a lot more coming. I've already put a group up. This is the second group I'm putting up. Got a lot more to go. Alrighty. Bye-bye now. Okay, today from the auction, we're bringing you some necklaces. Some of the nice old gold ones. Okay, first we have, of course, just a plain chain, which is something everyone always had to have, at least a couple of plain chains, just for your dress up, depending on what you're wearing. So that was part of always having one in your jewelry box. Okay, now look at this one. This one's a really different design. Nice gold piece. Now this chain here just gave a little bit of fanciness if you were wearing like a lot of flowers on your dress or blouse. So it was a plain chain but allowed you to still look dressy. Then we have this great big long one. I mean, look at the gold that's on that. That one's just really super gold looking. And look at that. Almost reminds you of the chandeliers and how they have the the balls and everything all on it. But that was something they had in the old days. Then I doubled this string here. Just very different. I mean, the chain is really, look at that, dainty and wiry, and throw in some balls. You would probably wear this one here with some plain chains to go with it, you know, but and put these at different lengths, you know, then you know, put a short one and then a longer one and then a plain chain to go around with it to dress it all up. Okay, and this one here is a 3-piece. Beautiful piece. I really kind of like how this little ball is here at the end. Rather pretty. And then there's 2 more right here for on the sides. Very, very pretty balls. You know, and it's a beautiful gold necklace. I mean, you know, it really looks pretty. It's really beautiful. The sad part is, to me anyhow, is where it hooks up. They did not use the same quality hooks as the necklace is. See how it's losing its color and everything. I just don't feel it's the same quality as the necklace itself. So that was a little disappointing to see. So I don't know if the company was ever aware of that, but see how it's lost its color, it's tarnished. But the necklace itself is just beautiful. I mean, these are pieces that were tossed around and everything, and the gold is still beautiful on it. Just beautiful piece. Alright, so these are the pieces that I brought to you today. I have a lot more, so we'll bring you more. Hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and as always, if you want to fan fund me, that's that little eye in the upper right hand corner. It'll allow me to get out there and find some more of these great finds and bring them all to you in video form so that you can see it too. It'd be like you going to the auction with me. Alright? Okay. Bye-bye now. Okay, today we're bringing you some of the old jewelry pins. I don't know if this one here is very old. It's just very different, that's for sure. Something somebody made. Kind of cute though. Alright, so now we have this one here. It simply has just a pearl. I don't see where it has a company name or anything, but look at how the back is made. And all it has is a pearl. Okay, this one here, they had a lot of these with people's initials and everything on them. Just made kind of with the leaf. Throw in a nice pearl right there. Look at that. Whoop. Alrighty. Look at that. Kind of neat in its own way, isn't it? Cool. Oh, here we have one. Nice. Okay, now we have one, a cute little angel. This one here looks pretty homemade. Some wires, use 3 beads there, 3 beads there. So pretty much like a nice little homemade one that someone probably made, gave to Grandma for Christmas. Now look at this one. Look at that. All the beads are still there. These are all auction finds, by the way. See what you can find at the auction. Look at that. Beautiful leaf with all the beads. Here's the back of it. Beautiful. Look at that. It's always nice when you find old pieces of jewelry and all the beads are still very much intact. And that's what makes it a winner. Love it. Okay, and this one here. Look at that. Just a cute little flower leaf. Just to add a little bit of design to your suit, you know, up in the collar and stuff. Just adding a little bit of dressing you up, adding a little bit of flair. And of course there's nothing like, wow, look how the gold on this really goes, huh? That is nice. The gold is so bright. Nice gold rose. Wow. Very pretty. I love this one. Beautiful gold rose. Okay, and this one's just silver, depending on the rest of the jewelry you're wearing. And it's just, I guess you would put it this way, just a rope knot. And here's the back side. See, they didn't use the same quality for the clip as they did the piece of jewelry. That's really too bad, because that's all kind of a little bit on the tarnished side to show you the age, but the jewelry itself is beautiful. Well, there you go. I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend. If you know of old jewelry collectors and stuff, by all means, show them the video and let them enjoy some of this too. Alright? Bye-bye now. Alright, here we have a very vintage book. I mean, look at the design in this. Beautiful cover. Look at all that. Isn't that a beautiful cover? I don't know if you know the age of this, but I know that it's super old. It's a beautiful, beautiful cover. And what this is a book with a lot of old clippings. Let me move this down here. It's missing one screw. It's got one, and it's missing the other. But this is all about old stuff. It had to stand up to stop our hunger. Oh, okay. For architect. And look at this. They have houses with the house plans. You can tell it's really old by looking at how they're dressed there. And they have the houses and the house plan. And here's the door. Now look how old the paper is. Okay, so here's a whole bunch of architectural doorways. So this really gives you a good idea of how people were really looking at how to build their homes. Because you have all the doorways. Look at that. And a double one there, I guess for apartment buildings. Okay. Anticipation, it says. Wow. So you can kind of see of how they wanted the inside to be. Come right in the door and then the stairs go up. It's kind of like your little entryway. As you can see, you know, with the table and everything. And by the way the rug is and stuff, that really gives you an idea of how old this really is. And there's a beautiful room. Look at that. Look at the furniture that's in there. This may have been one of them that, wow, this is like a closed-in porch area. Almost looks that way. But may have been the way the homes were then. Look at that. Well, you see the beams and everything like that? That should really give you an idea of how old this really is. See the beams up there like that? Alright. You have your different ovens. That's for baking your breads, and that's for cooking, you know, they had the thing there to cook your stews and everything. Wow. You don't see no TVs in here, do you? That's another set room. Just by looking at the furniture and stuff, that helps you to see the age of it. I wonder if this was a magazine that builders would bring around to show you, okay, we can make this room and that room. Give you an idea of the rooms. I don't know. Look at that. We had one of them when we was little. Super long. Look at that. The old desk. Look at that. And how she's dressed and everything. That gives you a time period. There he is by the fire. Relaxing. Going up the stairs and stuff, where the bedrooms were. Alright. Look at that. And every little piece. I mean, when you look at the ceilings like this, that tells you how far back this magazine really goes. Of course, the way she's dressed and everything too, but there's always indications, you know, with the floors and all the rugs laid down. And you look up the ceiling. Wow, that ain't a walk down memory lane, huh? Look at that. Again, look at the ceilings there. And this one, look at the ceilings here too. Just to give you a different idea. Look at that, I'm just using the boards like that. The way the material was. It's always cool to look at that too, you know. See all your beams. Cool. Wow, that's a lovely book. Look at that. Very nice. Let's see, everything's all hardwood floor, and then put your rugs on it. and how they were dressed and everything. Even though they're at home, look at that. He's all dressed right up. Lovely. Wow, this is nice. Alright, this is like visiting Grandma's house. And the reading room. The old globe. See? Set around the fire in red. You know that's the old days. Look at that. You can see some of the ceiling up here. How the ceiling was. You can see a little bit more here. And the way they used to dress with the braided rugs, which was all leftover old coats and everything. The ladies would take that apart, the woolen coats, and make the braided rugs. Look at that. Dress lovely and everything, but you can tell the age by the ceiling of how old this book really is. And the beautiful seats. Look at that. See that sofa? Nice. Okay. That was pretty much a modern kitchen back in the days. Look at that. This is just beautiful. Decanters. I have a lot of those old decanters. I don't know if you've checked some of my other videos, but I do have a playlist of old decanter videos. Look at that. Whew, boy, they read a lot of books, huh? That was the thing to do. That was your entertainment back then. You notice you've seen no TVs in any of this. Way before the TV days. Beautiful rugs, though. Wow, look at that. Different, huh? As you can see, it's all like wood on top there. Look at the old lights. Beginning of time for these lights. Those were your little tables. In here you can really see the ceiling. Just the board. And some more reading. Look how she's dressed. You can tell the age. Very nice old pictures. All about homes. Oh, a very different wall, huh? Okay. All the magazines. I thought it would be really nice to show you this. This was an auction find. And it did mean something to somebody. So I thought I would share it with you. And hopefully you'll share it with others who might want to take a walk down memory lane, looking at how houses used to be, what was considered the high-class houses. So share it with some other friends, as I'm sharing with you. Oh, that was a fancy coffee table there. Queen Anne's coffee table. Oh, now I think they're getting into furniture. Someone put this all together, and there has to be a big purpose for it. Or it meant something very special to someone. I think it was a sales pitch kind of booklet. Because it started with house plans. Didn't have too many to choose from. Oh, look at that, even made extra use of the stairs going down, kind of made like cupboards there. Look at that, where the women always wore dresses. Oh, look how fancy that one is. Nice. Getting into the furniture part. Not so much the house. Ooh, even dishes. And let's eat. Ooh. I want a piece of that pie. Oops, gotta be real careful here. Alright, just comfortable. Nice. Oh, nice little entry table. Landline telephone, people. Just had to point that out. It's almost extinct now. Look at that. Oh, 2 layers like that. That's pretty. Alright, now you're getting into more. Just the furniture. How to give a party without a maid. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. Wow, look at all the pine. That's when they started getting into the pine boards. Really nice. With all the hutch. All your walkways. It's nice to look at the old wallpapers. Look at this braided rug. That is beautiful. A lot of reading. A lot of sit down, entertain, and read. That's the history. Wow, look at that. Look at the chandelier. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. Nice dining room. Beautiful picture there. patio furniture of yesterday. Oh, look at that one. I'm going to try to take the lighting off the pictures here. Well, it's in the house, but it looks like patio furniture to me. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, they used to have them hutches like that. You put everything out there and you serve piece by piece. That way you didn't need the maid, as they said, like we have maids today. Oh, look at that. With all the pots and pans hanging up. Look at the old stove. There's the kitchen. Wow, that's more modern. If you look at them faucets. It's kind of like a up view. Alright. Huh, look, it's on wheels. Well, isn't that something? Oh, look at that. The gun's up on the ceiling. But it's the days of the lights. They had lights. Kind of cool. Alright. This reminds me of the old camps we used to visit them accounts at. All the boards like that. Neat. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Nice. Let we forget Christmas. Neat. Look at that. Grandma and Grandpa getting ready for Christmas. The family's arrived. Look at the old car. Now that'll give you an idea. If the old stove doesn't. The car will give you an idea of the time frame. Also the pots here. I can give you the time frame there. Alright. Neat. Birdcage. Okay. That's a little bit outside. Wow, this is really neat. Ah, bedroom looks now. And there's the bedrooms. Yeah, so this was about choosing your style of house, which I didn't have too many of. Oh, look at the beautiful bedspread. And then choosing how you wanted the inside to look. And it kind of went into the furniture. So it's all boards and you put your rugs in. Beautiful bedrooms. This probably was a traveling display thing. I don't know, but this is beautiful. Very nicely put together. Really nice. I remember this one. Yeah. Alright, I hope this has been a nice walk down memory lane for some of you. Look at that, they had their own little desk, chalkboards on the other side. Kind of neat. And this is a boys' room. Funny how this wall is, look at that. It's like a rough cement wall and then just painted it. Well, that's kind of, looks a little messy there. I would think anyhow. Look at that. Even going to bed was so fancy. Look at that. Breakfast in bed. Ooh, look at that. Oh, this has been quite the book. A lot of pages. The old records, look. The playpen, that's the baby's room. All the wood, all the bread, don't know why. Ah, all your silverware when you get married. All the food. Once upon a time, 100 years ago, before 1847. Before 1847, wow. Is that possible? That's the year of this. Look at that. Wow. Yep, and I got into the dishes now. Padding some of the dishes. So it pretty much was everything. All glass plates. Okay. Oh, all glass. Your plates, everything. Alright. Oh, then they got into the white dishes. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Oh, that's kind of cool. All the entertainment by the fireplace. You had your board there and everything you needed for cooking. All your pans. Wow, really nice during the holiday, huh? How they decorated. Alright. Starting to make you hungry, huh? Look at that. Oh, this is Christmas carols. This part's all the Christmas. Oops, and they got into the flowers. Oops. And that one. And this one. There we go. And the book belongs like that. And some more house plans. Wow, this is really cool. This has been nice. Alright. Look how the back of that is. So, I hope you've enjoyed this. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and by all means, share it with others. Okay? I mean, it meant something to somebody to put it all together like this, as maybe part of a business plan. I'm not sure. If you know, by all means, let me know. And for an extra bonus there, let me give you got a couple of deers out there. Look at that this morning. He's looking right at me. There you go. That's your bonus today. Wildlife. Alright, we got two of them. The other ones. There's the other one. There's the other one right there. Alright. Bye-bye now. Okay, this is my trivia piece. All it is a young gentleman. And it's very strange because all it is like this. It's got a hole. And if you see, there's a hole right there in the back for hanging it. Okay. This is what we got underneath. So if you know what that means, please leave it in a comment. But the whole idea is, what is it? What is this piece? I myself thought it might be to put some holy water in the entrance of your bedroom. Because in the old days, we all had where we just blessed ourselves, going in our room to go to bed at night or in the morning. So that's kind of what I thought it was. You know, just a fancy one. But I'm not sure. So if any of you know what this piece is really all about, it's got this opening. We know it's not a toothpick holder because it's way too long for that. Toothpicks would just fall in there. So we know it's not that. And, you know, having a nail right there may not be for holy water at all. Or is it just to put some fake flowers in? I don't know. But if any of you have ever seen one of these before, this is an auction find. And it's got my curiosity. So that's why you end up with a trivia today. My curiosity gives you a trivia. So if any of you know anything about this piece, please leave a comment. I would greatly appreciate finding out what it's all about. Alright? Thank you very much. Bye-bye now. Alright, here we have some interesting bottles. Look at this one. It says Alveda Pills. Originated in I believe that's 5, right? 1845. Yeah, 1848. Look at that. Yeah, it's 1848. What an interesting pill bottle, huh? Cool. Then the next interesting one we have right here is washable royal blue fountain pen ink. Look at the beautiful container. It's got some numbers under here. This way right here. It's 3/4 of an ounce. 9 on top, something. Alright. Probably to some of you collectors, these numbers mean something. Give you the year. If you know the year by looking at these numbers, by all means, leave it in a comment so the rest of us can figure out and know what year this is from. But what a beautiful little glass bottle. Really nice. Didn't dare to wash the inside. I left it just as it is. Sanford's. Isn't that neat? Love it. It's just so cute. Okay, then we have this one here. Keep the extra warm up in it. It says, may your cup overflow as my heart does for you, my love. So look at that. She got herself, she got her husband a little canteen here. Might work better if it's right side up, huh? Stainless steel. 3 ounces. It's just so cute. It's a nice little one. Now look at this one. This is actually Avon. It's a lavender sachet. What I really like about this is the cover, the top. You just pull it right out. Still has some more in it. Only thing underneath is a 6. Oh, nope, there's a dot underneath, so that makes it a 9. See the dot? Alright, pretty thick glass there, as you can see. But it's a nice Avon bottle. Lavender sachet. Was cute. And of course, Avon's toilet water. Catalan toilet water. Look at the extra little designs there. It's just strange to see it say toilet water. I know a lot of the young people are going to laugh about that, but I guess toilet water has smell to it. So perfume has smell to it. And that may be why they called it that. I don't know. It says Avon and it has 1 underneath. Alright, well that's toilet water. Now the most unique little one. Look how tiny. Look how tiny that bottle is. Believe it or not, this bottle says Lady Chilean. Where was it now? Right there. Trying to put it so you guys can see it. It's a little Lady Chilean. Strangest little bottle. So what do you suppose was in it? I mean, it's so tiny. And what does Lady Chilean mean? Cute little bottle. Just so tiny. Anyhow, if you know what this tiny, tiny little bottle would have in it, by all means, let us know, huh? Alright, of course my interesting one is this one here. Looks like 1845 when you look at it this way, but it's actually an 8. Alright, so here we are. It's Some very unique little bottles. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and share this video with others who might enjoy looking at some unique little bottles. Okay? Bye-bye now. Okay, now this is quite an item here. This is really heavy, heavy, heavy. And this is the smallest, look how small it is, and craziest looking ashtray I've ever seen. Believe it or not, this is an ashtray. Look how small it really is. I just zoom it close to make it look big and everything, but it's really tiny. Okay, if you look at it closely, look, it's a black cat screaming right at you. Look at it. Look at the tongue. I mean, and look how tiny it is. I mean, it's right next to my fingers, and I got super small hands. Look at that. About the size of my thumb there. You get to see the tongue. Everything about this cat. Look at it. A screaming cat. And it is an ashtray. No special big things. But you can tell it's an ashtray because of the grooves right here. Put your cigarette. If you see right there, the burnt mark, the patina of it being used. And it is heavy. It really is heavy. But it's the strangest, weirdest thing I've ever seen. Look at that. The tongue's right there at you. Ah! Look at that. A cat ashtray. Weird. Alright. Hope you've enjoyed my bringing this to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend. Share this unique looking ashtray with others who enjoy looking at very strange old pieces of our history. Definitely strange. It does look like it's pretty much homemade. Like somebody made it out of a joke for somebody. Nice Halloween piece. So it may be, well, one of a kind thing. Nothing I've ever seen. And this is an auction find. Look at that. He even got a hole in his belly. Somebody was trying to put an end to that cat. It's just funny to even have the tongue like that. Strange little piece. Alright. Hope you've enjoyed my bringing it to you. Bye-bye now. Okay, here we have a Richie Rich Dollars and Cent, The Poor Little Rich Boy comic book. Back in the days when it was only 35 cents. How do you like that one, huh? 35 cents. Alright. Let me start off with a lot of advertising. Let's see what Little Rich Boy has. Oh, there's the calendar. Cool. Alright. Now you can pause these at any time so that you can be sure to read it. But I'll try to go so you can have enough time, okay? Alrighty. And as you can see right there, 1976. Surprise! There you go. That's kind of cute. And that's the story of bubblegum. Cute. Oh, then we have a little Casper. And that's the Casper Fruit Pie Special. Hostess. Okay, back to Richie Rich. Cheater! A very determined dog. The end. And we got some Casper commercials. Some more Casper commercial. And here we go again with another story. Big pearl. Okay. The gloves of Hercules. He's gonna have a sore foot. The end. Play it coolly. with another one. Let us play. I'd like to find that treasure, huh? Alright, advertising, and some more advertising. And here we go to another story. The Amazing Visitors. Excuse me. He missed. I think I got 2 pages here. Wait 1 second. Oh, okay. This one's just informing stuff. You can stop this one at any spot so that you can read what it all says. All right. She's too much. Okay. Alright, and there's some more commercials. Advertising, not commercials. There's some more prizes and everything from way back then. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing this to you. It's a great auction find. It's always nice when you go to the auction and you find some of the old ones. These are a few of the old ones I've been putting up. So I hope you've enjoyed my auction find. So if you wish, you may always fan find me. That's that little eye in the upper right hand corner. That'll allow me to get out there to that auction and see if I can find some more and bring it right to you in video form. Alright, bye-bye now. Alright, now we are at the Donald Duck Adventures. This one is the Mad Chemist. Alright, and these are all auction finds and stuff. This one happens to be a 1989. So they were a little later before they started into the comic books. And this is a 95-cent one. And there's September. Ooh, the Mad Chemist. Alright. Donald Duck. As you can see, in really good condition here. That's always a big plus, huh? Okay, the science behind the story. Ooh, the Mad Chemist and all the rest of them. So here we go. Donald Duck. I'll go slow so that you can read it for yourself because everyone reads at a different level. And you may always pause it if I'm going too fast for you. Alright? That way you don't miss out on nothing. But this is a great auction find. Alright, here we go. Bug juice. Whoa. Bump. It's not working. Oh no. Oops, wait a minute. I skipped. He's behind the third cloud, and then I figured, okay, go to the next page. Sorry about that. All right. The Adventures of a Car, huh? Oh my. Never better. Oops. Then we have advertisement. Oh, wanting you to subscribe. Almost feels like there's 2 pages here. There we go. Alright, here's the continuing the story. Will he go? Will he come back? Goodbye. He don't know how we did it. All right, now we go into a strange adventure. You're gonna have fun, ain't they? Oh, that's so much fun. Snickers. Uh-oh. Another bump on the head. Oh. Hmm. Oops. Oops. A Donald Ducks. Oh, oh. See? All right. Now Donald Duck goes to the sea. Ooh, ooh. Don't go borrowing money from family. this, and that's it. Mickey Mouse in color. Alright, that's some more advertising. Hard for the old pages to turn. Alright, here we continue with the story. Oh no, he's not really going to do that, is he? Ooh. Cheater. Always trying to get rich quick. Get rich quick. Doesn't work. Alright. And this is the back cover of the book. As you can see, in very good condition. Alright. Hope you've enjoyed my bringing this to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more beautiful comic books. Alright, bye-bye now, and go to an auction. They're always great. You never know what you're going to find. It's a great auction finds. Bye-bye.